Hi everybody, how are we doing? Yeah, perfect timing. Right, I hope you are all doing well. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I'm going to be bringing you another gymnastics video today. So I thought for today's video, we can start with just a nice simple warm-up because obviously last week we really pushed ourselves. So I thought we'd do a nice chilled warm-up and then we're going to move on to some exercises that are going to help us to get lovely straight legs, pointed toes, and a really nice stretch as well for when we soon return to the gym. So that's the plan for today. And then at the very end, we are going to do a little general conditioning set. So that's the plan. All we need today is a drink. So I've got mine with me. And if you can, find some space against a wall, because we're going to be using that a little bit later. But to start with, just find a bit of space so you're not going to knock into anything, not going to hurt yourself or break anything. All right, how are we all doing? Make sure to get those comments in. I think we're still doing the Gymfinity Kids hoodie, so if you get your comments in, you might be the winner. So make sure to continue to let us know your feedback, what club you're from, what you might have been practicing, and yeah, you might be very lucky. So, right, how are we for time? We're going to wait a little bit longer. Sorry as well about the lighting today. I'm actually doing it in my room, so it might be a bit different. I'm hoping that it's all okay for you all and you can all still see me clearly. Who have we got? Hi, Lucy from Maidstone. How are you? I hope you're well and enjoying probably being back at school as well with your friends. Right, I'm just checking my list of things to do today. I'm going to show you, look at how many exercises. Got a lot to get through today. Right, so if we can get started, we're just going to find a space and we're just going to start with some running on the spot. Now, if you've just joined, firstly, hello, and secondly, all you need today is a drink and a nice bit of free wall space, and that's it. Let me see, I can see some comments coming through now. Hi, Neve from Milton Keynes. You'd love a hoodie. Well, fingers crossed for you. I'll be back. I might be doing preschool, but you'll still see me and I can see if you're having lots and lots of fun. Right, so make sure you've got a space, make sure you've got your drink, make sure you're ready, and we can get started. So for today's warm-up, I'm just going to run through a couple of different exercises. That's just going to get us nice and warm and ready for our stretch. Okay, right, so let's start with some jogging on the spot. That's it. And kicking your bottoms. Try and get those heels to your bottom. Hopefully my head's not cutting out. Fingers crossed. And let's do some high knees. So knees up nice and high. You can put your hands there and see if you can tap them. And back to jogging. So how many of you are going to be joining in with the Easter camp? Let me know if you've managed to get a place in the Easter camp. Right, let's move on to jumping jacks. So we're going to jump out and in, lifting our arms at the same time. Lovely straight arms in practice for later on when we work on that. Good job. And running again. I can see some comments. I'll come and have a look at them in a minute. We're just on our warm-up at the moment. All you need is a drink and a bit of space against the wall. Okay, we're going to go into one leg. I'm going to try some hopping on one foot for me. And on the other foot. Good job. Okay, let's start with our feet out and we're going to cross them in, out, and then cross again. Okay? And pick up the speed a little bit. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit warmer now. Okay, and we're going to move on to Spotty Dogs. So that's just one foot in front, one foot behind, and swap. I can hear my door moving every time. Okay, good job. Right, shake your legs off. And shake your arms off. Go grab a quick drink if you would like one. We're going to move on to our stretch. Gracie May from Reading. Hi, Gracie May. How are you doing? Did you have a nice weekend? We've got Easter next weekend, isn't it? Lots and lots of chocolate. Okay, right, so for our warm-up, we're going to start with our feet together. I'm going to start with some shoulder rolls today. So I'm rolling them back. And let's roll them forwards. Okay, and now pop your hands on your shoulders and circle those elbows round. It's got really busy outside all of a sudden. Can hear all the cars going by. And the other way. Okay, and full arm circles now for me. Got that little bit of ball there I've got to avoid. And go the opposite direction. Good job. Okay, so let's go into our star shape. One hand on your hip and stretch all the way over to the side. Back to star and to the other side. And reach down to your foot if you can. And try and get that nose onto your knee. And let's go to the other side. And hands in the middle. Good job. Okay, let's bring your feet together now. We're going to put our arms by our wrists. We're going to reach all the way down, but keeping a nice straight line as long as you can. And back up. And we do that one more time. So reach. Whoop. Without falling over like I did. Oh, I can feel that stretching. Okay, right. Sitting on your bottom now then. Can you still see me? I think so. You're going to reach up to the ceiling and you're going to try and grab your toes and put your nose down onto your legs. Just go as far as you can. If you can feel it stretching when you're up here, that's absolutely fine. It's still working for you. And try and keep those knees nice and straight. Mine are lifting up a little bit. Got to push them down into the floor more. Give those legs a wobble. Okay, let's do the butterfly sit. So feet together, nice flat feet, knees out to the side, bouncing up and down. And you can rock side to side if you want. And see if you can get your nose onto your toes. Still concentrating on pushing these knees down to the floor. I've got quite a bit to go there. Okie dokie, right, let's practice our lunges now. So one foot in front of the other. Hands on your leg. Back heel to point to the ceiling. And bounce your bottom forwards. So you can feel that stretch. Good job. And onto the other leg. Ooh. Little pulses. Just to feel that stretch. Okay, and up into our star shape now. Hands on the floor. And we're going to bend your knees, keeping the knees pushing out, and straighten your legs. Bend, straighten. And again. One more time. Okay, good job. Right, laying down onto your tummy now. Hands flat on the floor, under your shoulders, and push your head up to the ceiling, trying to keep your hips flat to the floor and your feet together. And let's look over one shoulder. Just feel a little bit more of a stretch there. And the other shoulder. Bottom in the air, armpits on the floor. Good. And let's shake off your wrists. Give them a little rock backwards and forwards. Turn your fingers round to point to your knees. And now out to the sides and rock your shoulders side to side. So you're leaning over your fingers. Good. Okay, make a little wave. And that is your stretch complete. Right, I'm just going to move the camera down a little bit. This is where you need to find a little bit of space on the floor and against the wall. Hi Ben from Maidstone. Hello. Right, okay, so we're going to get started with our list today of exercises. So these are all exercises that are going to help to work on your point, your straight legs, and your presentation, so your stretches as well. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So we're going to start nice and simple. And we're going to start sitting up tall in our pike sit. I'm going to put my hands behind me on my fingertips. Now I'm going to start with flexed feet, making sure my feet are joined together. Super straight legs, and we go down to point and flex. So we're going to do 10 of them, and that's the first exercise. So sitting up tall, are we ready? Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, point as hard as you can, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm going to do very similar. I'm going to turn my toes out. So can you see my heels are together and my toes are out? So I'm going to go point, flex, keeping like a V shape. Point, that's 2, 3, so you're doing 10 again, 4, squeezing your legs straight the whole time, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, well done. Right, for the next one, we're going to do one leg at a time. You're going to have a super straight leg. Now, the idea is we're going to hit our leg against the floor. And when it hits, you don't want it to go soggy. So you've got to squeeze it super tight, super straight. So I'm trying to get the right. So when I straighten my legs, because I'd done gymnastics when I was younger and I'd done a lot of stretching and a lot of these exercises, it means that when I straighten my legs, my heels come off the floor. That doesn't matter if they do or they don't. All that matters is you're squeezing your leg as much as you can. Try and pull this muscle up, nice and tight, super straight, and it stays straight the whole time, okay? So we're going to do 10 hits on one leg, 10 hits on the other leg, then you're going to do like little flutter kicks. We'll do about 5, and then we're going to repeat, okay? Right, so sitting up tall then, I'm going to start with my right leg, 10 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 flutter kicks, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can you see as well, I'm really trying to lift my chest, lift my chin up, make sure my posture's looking nice, I'm not slouching. Okay, it's really important you don't just focus on the legs, you concentrate on your whole presentation. Okay, let's repeat that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 flutter kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good job. Right, so now what you're going to do, so if you can pop yourself up onto your knees. Also, I'm sorry, it's looking a little bit dark, isn't it, in here? Hopefully it will get a little bit better. But anyway, we're sitting up on our knees. I'm going to put one foot out to the side, okay? And all we're going to do is 5 ankle raises, like so. Then we're going to move it out a little bit, 5 again, move it out a little bit, 5 again. Then I'm going to tell you what we're doing next, okay? So back onto your knees, sit to the side, pop one foot up, tuck it in so it's under your knee, and we're going to do 5 ankle raises. So you're lifting your heel up off the floor and pushing it over your toes, so an overarch as much as you can. We're going to do that 5 times. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide the foot out, and again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're going to pull your foot back in. We're going to roll our toes under. So they're curled under. I'm going to put my hands on top of that knee. So we've got a bit of weight now pushing into that ankle. And I'm going to rock to the side 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now onto the other foot. Exactly the same. So pull that ankle in. 5 ankle raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide it out. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last slide out. 1, 2, 3. Really lift that heel up. 4, 5. Pull it back in. Curl those toes under. Ooh. Pop your hands onto your knee. If that's a bit difficult, you can put your hands on the floor or wherever you find easiest. And if that's enough stretch, just hold it here. Okay, I'm going to rock a little bit over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good job, everybody. Right, so for the next one, we're going to sit on our bottom. I'm going to turn my fingers out a little bit, and they're just sat behind me. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to lift our hips off the floor, and then we're going to push our toes under, and we're going to rock our bottom backwards and forwards 5 times, okay? So, toes under, lift your bottom up a little bit, and rock forwards. Now, it's really important you try and keep your heels glued together this whole time, and only go as far as you can. I think that's about 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Right, so for the next one, this one is a bit tricky. So an alternative to what I'm doing, you can keep your toes on the floor and just lift your heel as opposed to tuck your toes underneath. I'm going to tuck my toes underneath, but it's completely up to you. Give it a go and see if it's a bit tricky, then do the other version. Right, so we're going to lift our hips up again, like so. I'm going to roll one toe under, and then I'm going to straighten that leg out and hold it for 5 seconds, okay? The idea is you want to get this toe close to your bottom, so you're feeling a bit of an extra stretch. But even myself, I'm going to put it a little bit further away so it's a bit easier. Okay, so one toe rolled over, the other one flat on the floor, ready to lift. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Makes my body shake when I do that one. I'm going to turn the other way now. Tuck that toe under, lift my bottom up, and lift my other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Okay, I'm going to grab a quick drink because I'm getting hot. Let me see these messages. Hi again. Okay, what have we got next? How are your toes feeling, your ankles feeling? Give them a little shake around if they're getting a bit sore. Okay, well now we're going to be standing up. You can use the wall for this one if you would like. Completely up to you. And we're going to just nice and simply stand together, stand feet together even. Hands on your hips. We're going to do 10 raises. And you're going to try and lift your heels, squeezing your bottom, your legs together. This is where I said you can use the wall if you would like. Okay, I'm going to just put my hands on my hips. Right, we're going to do 10. Are we ready? Off we go. 1, 2, all the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now turn your toes out, keeping your ankles together. 1. So same again. 2, 3, 10 in total. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keeping your feet turned out, you're just going to move them apart for me. You're going to do the same, okay? So nice posture, stand up nice and tall, legs straight. 1, 2, 10 raises. 3, control it back down, don't drop to the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good job. Give your legs a shake. Right, now this is where I don't want to hit the wall. We're going to do very similar, but it's just going to be jumps instead. So we're going to do 10 jumps like so, really trying to get as high as you can, pointing those toes and really stretching those ankles as much as you can. We're going to do 10 feet together, 10 toes turned out, and 10 feet apart. Okay, and you can swing your arms or you can keep your hands on your hips or up by your ears. That's up to you. Are we ready? Okay, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toes out. And 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Feet apart. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was worried I was getting squished into the corner. Okay, good job. So that's your ankle raises and your jumps. Okay, next one. We're going to do our ski sit. Hopefully you can remember your ski sit. Basically a squat position where you're resting your back against the wall. Now to start with, all we're going to do is you're going to try and get your bottom down, resting against, and you're going to do, in fact, let's do it with our feet apart, and I might actually face this way for you. So we're going to do feet apart. We're going to do 10 ankle raises on one, 10 on the other, 10 at the same time. Now you're going to feel your legs burning on this one because it is a conditioning exercise at the same time. Right, are we all ready then? Find a space against the wall that we can sit on your sofa, and 10 ankle raises on one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do both, but my socks were slipping out and my feet were sliding. Okay, 10 both ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, woo, relax. Give those legs a shake again. Right, the next one, we're going to do similar, but feet together. We're going to roll one toe under, just hold it for 10 seconds, and the other toe under, hold for 10 seconds. Okay, so find your ski sit position. Are we ready? One toe under, and hold. 1, 2, 3, pushing that heel forwards. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My legs are shaking. And the other one. 1, push the heel forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. One more exercise, I think, with the ski sit position involved. And all it is, 5 leg straightens on one and 5 on the other. Okay, so back into your ski sit. You're going to keep your knees joined together. If you want, you can put your hand in between your knees. 1, 2, we're doing 5, 3, squeeze that leg, 4, 5, and the other one. 1, 2, 3, squeeze those knees together. 4, squish your hand. 5. Okay, right. Next, what have we got next? We are actually going to move on to focusing more on our arms now, because we've done lots of exercises for our straight legs, ankles, pointy toes. Okay, so we're going to move on to our arms. So sit back down on the floor and move it slightly. Just like so. Right, we're going to do, I need my timer for this one. 20 seconds little arm circles here, 20 seconds higher, and then 20 seconds at the top, okay? Don't do it against the wall because otherwise you'll hit it, I was about to say. Right, so we're going to sit up nice and tall, still concentrating on those legs and feet, but we're keeping those arms moving the whole time. Try not to relax. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. 20 seconds, arms shoulder height. Sit little circles. You want to try and keep your belly button tucked in, ribs in, but nice long neck, chin up. 5 seconds left. Okay, a little bit higher, so like a V shape. Keep those arms rotating. Try not to move your body, I know it's difficult. Nearly there. Okay, and change 2 arms in. Stretch those elbows, really squeeze the muscles in your arms and those legs still. Pointed toes. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, give your arms a shake. Okay, good job. Right, next, you face forwards. It's actually boiling in here now. Right, so for the next exercise, we're going to do little arm movements going out and in. Now, I do actually have, 1 second, a little band which maybe your parents might have if they're into their exercise. So I've got like a little stretchy band. So if you do have one, this is great. You can use it because it's just giving you a bit of resistance and you can do the exact same exercise with the band. But I'm going to do it without today. Okay, we're going to do this for 30 seconds. All right, just arms out and in, squeezing them back into your head, making sure when you're sitting in this position, your hands aren't too far forwards, not too far back, they're directly above your bottom. Okay, right, are we ready? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Sit. Little movements. Pushing your shoulders up to the ceiling as well, not relaxing, pushing up. Opening and closing. 15 seconds to go. Nearly there. 5 seconds left. Keep moving. And stop. Okie dokie. Right, back to finding a space against the wall now. So this is working on your shoulder mobility as well, making sure you've got good flexibility to create a nice stretch, whether it's out to the side or up to the ceiling. So you've got to push your bottom directly against the wall and your back directly against the wall, squeezing your tummy in and your ribs in, so try and pull it all down. And imagine you've got plates resting on your head. Now, all we're going to do is lift those arms up slowly, and I'm concentrating on pushing everything into that wall and really trying to reach my hands back to the wall and back down. We're going to do 10 in total. Okay, are we ready? Give your arms a shake and your elbows a little wobble. Bit of movement. Okay, right. How many did I say we were going to do? 10 or 20? I can't remember. We'll go for 10. I'll be nice. We'll go for 10. Okay, are we ready? Sitting up tall. Off you go. Lift. Squeeze everything into that wall. 1. 2. Nice and controlled. You don't need to be fast on this one. 3. 4. 5. 6. Try not to lift your chest when you're in that shape. Can you see the difference? The arch. Try and squeeze it all here. Oh, I've lost count again. 7. 8. Just make sure you do 10 in total. 9. Last one. 10. Okay, good. Right, we're on to our last little section now, and that's actually going to be, attempt to chop my hair up for this, like back kind of, not flexibility, but just movement, range of movement, to make sure we know the difference between all your kind of curved shapes that you really need to use, and then also your nice arch shapes that you also need to use. They're all beneficial. Okay, and it's going to make a nice little flow in this movement sequence that I'm going to give you. So you're going to start sitting on your bottom, And you're going to have your hands tucked behind your back, like so if you can. If not, you can just keep them down by your side. That's up to you. Now, on the way down, you've got to stick your belly out and your chest really arch. So I'm thinking of, imagine I've got something in between my shoulder blades. I'm going to really squish it. So I'm going to go arch all the way down to the floor. Then I'm going to snap into curve shape. Okay, and my belly button is tucked right in and then up. Okay, that probably was a really awkward shape. Right, so we're going to do 3 of those motions. So I look up to the ceiling, drop down, chest in, curve up. Okay, are we ready? Off we go. Arch and snap. 2 and 3. Okay, now we're going to slightly up that combination because on the way down you're going to circle your arms behind you. Fingers are going to brush against your carpet or your floor, and then they lift up to your ears. Okay, we're going to do 3. Are we ready? Off we go. 1 and up. 2. Last one. 3 and up. Okay. Now we're just going to do the same with the arms, but we're going to start a bit higher. So you're going to arch, stick your bottom out, bend down to the floor, and lift. Okay. Ready? Off we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, let's bring our knees apart now and our arms out to the side. What you're going to do, you're going to pull one hand round to meet the other, take it past your head, bring the other arm round and across. Let me show you from the front. Basically, my arms do a big loop. Okay? Should I stay here? Maybe I'll stay here. We'll see. Okay, so stretch out, reach. So can you see I'm even reaching with my shoulders? Arch. Other hand comes across and up. Okay, and now we're going to do it to the other side. So I'm going to take the opposite hand across. Ready? Okay. Right, well done. Let me check the time. Okay, good job. I'm going to actually change because it was a 10-minute on the minute challenge. We're going to just do 5 minutes instead. Okay, so for our conditioning today, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to tell you an exercise. I'm also going to tell you how many of the exercise, but you have a minute to complete that amount. Okay, so you can take as much time as you want and keep going until the whole minute's finished, or you can get them done really quickly so you've got a lot more rest time for the minute. Now, in the rest time, it's completely up to you if you want to run on the spot, if you want to sit down, chill, or if you want to come up with your own little easy exercise that you can just do, like maybe jumping jacks every time you've got that rest phase. Okay? Right, so the first one is going to be squat jump. I'm going to move you up a little bit again. So you're going to go squat, jump, knee down, and up. And that's 1. Okay, and we're going to try to do 10 of them. Well, we'll try to do 5. And if you finish 5 really quickly, then go for 10. Okay? You've got to try and do 5, at least 5 in the minute. Are we ready? Okay, 3, 2, in fact, shall I tell you all the rest? Then it's press-ups, 15 press-ups. Then it's 15 crunches, so in your dish shape. And then back support, side taps, and rock back and jumps. All right, you'll just follow along as I go. Okay, are we ready? Off you go then. Squat, jump, down, down, up, up. That's 1. Jump, down, down, up, up. 2. Down, down, up. That's 3. Down, down, up, up. That's 4. Down, down, up, up. Last one's 5. Right, you've got 30 seconds left. You can either do 5 more or you can rest. That's 1 more. Remember your rest, you can either run or do a different exercise. I think I've got 2 more. Last one for me. And I've got a 10-second rest as well until that minute's up. Okay, press ups now. So you can do it with your knees down. Okay, off you go. It's 15 press ups in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, got a nice long rest on this one, about 20 seconds rest. So for the next one, it's going to be crunches. You're going to try and do 15, okay? So it's laying on your back, you're going to tuck in and then kick your feet out. Okay? You've got 10 seconds rest before we do our 15 crunches. 2, 1, off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I've got ages, so I'm going to run on the spot for this one. I don't want to be lazy. I want to get strong, get fit. So I'm going to keep moving. Okay, what have we got next? Back support, side taps. Now, I haven't actually tried this myself before, so it'll be interesting. So back support is where the opposite to front support. You can see if you can lift one hand up and tap your hip at a time. And we're going to try and do 10 of them, I think. Not long left, 5 seconds left. Get yourself ready. Okay, off you go. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your bottom lifted. 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I'm going to do 10 more. Oh, I can feel my legs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay. We're going to run on the spot. Then we're on our last one, which is going to be plank jacks. Okay. So in plank position, you're going to jump your feet out and in a bit like a jumping jack, but in plank. 10 seconds left. We're going to do 20. 2 seconds. Okay, off you go. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, you've got 40 seconds left. You can repeat, do a bit more. You can run, you can jump. Any exercises you want for the last 30 seconds. If you're still going with the 20 plank jacks, you keep going. Not a problem. If you're finished, you can chill for a little bit. Ten seconds left. And stop. Okay, good job everyone. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Grab a quick drink. We're just going to do our stretch out and then that is this session complete. Right, so I'm going to just bring one arm across, stretch to the side, and the other arm. How did you all find today's session? Let me know in the comments. And bringing my elbow above my head. And swap to the other side. Anything wrong, but I want to make sure Sorry, I thought it cut out then. I want to make sure I've covered as much as possible that everyone would like me to. Okay, I'm going to just drop down to the floor. I'm going to bend one knee. And the other knee. Maybe I can repeat something I've already done if you particularly enjoyed it. And stretch my knees out a little bit. Or you can give me some brand new ideas. Maybe I can make sure I incorporate that in the next session. Let me know. You can also, if you don't manage to comment on here, you can also comment on our Facebook page, because I know we have got lots of posts that go up. So, and I do look through them and check some of the messages myself as well. So I'm just going to sit, because we did quite a bit on arms today, on my bottom, and I'm going to slide my bottom forwards, see how far I can wiggle my fingers back behind me, and just hold it there. Okay. Right, good job today, everybody. I'm all hot and sweaty now. It was good. Thank you for the session today. You're more than welcome, Lucy. Well done. Thank you for joining. All right. I look forward to seeing you next week. But before then, have a lovely Easter break. FaceTime your family like you're with them. And enjoy your chocolate. Always enjoy your chocolate. Okay, right. Well, thank you for joining today. And I will hopefully see you next time. Well done. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.